My name is Osvaldo Ramirez de Loa. I am an artist based off of Mesa, Arizona. And a little bit about myself, I started doing art as a kid, just doodling, drawing, things like that, painting. I would get lost in my own art. Now as an adult, I like to do art to continue to have a way of self-expression and also a way to maintain my mental health. The story and inspiration behind my stiletto, reefer madness, the whole thing that happened in the 30s and 50s when the war on drugs started, and it also has to do with the word marijuana and how they use marijuana instead of the word cannabis to attack the Mexican community, the laborers, the farmers, and things like that. So my piece focuses on reefer madness, and then I have a canvas with it that also kind of focuses on the term marijuana and how that was used in a very racist way. The way my art expresses my identity or that of a Chingona or a Chingon, like the definition of a Chingona or a Chingon is someone that's resilient, someone that's, keeps going, doesn't stop, doesn't let anybody else, judgments affect them as much. And I think that's how my artwork has that identity in it, right? It's one of those things where although we were oppressed with this term, we as a people still kept going. We're resilient and we're still here and we're still doing what we're doing. And farmers are the ones that, essentially help feed and build up America in that sense. So that's how I believe it's brought the identity of a Chingon or a Chingona into my art. The emotion that I hope to evoke with this art piece when people look at it, when they come to the show, is more of a sense of understanding and questioning, right? Like question our system, right? Like why is it that we still have individuals, specifically of color, incriminated, in prisons, in jail for a single joint, where now we can go down the street to a corner store essentially and buy a joint for whatever amount and not get in trouble. So that's kind of the emotion that I want people to kind of get with this, is kind of question that, like, why is it that we're still incriminating people, but yet we're selling it and promoting it almost like a commodity to everyone, to youth too. So it's kind of like a weird 360 that we've done from reefer madness in that era to now. Because with reefer madness, it was like, don't do marijuana at all, it'll make you crazy. And then now it's like, well, hey, like, smoke weed. And you can see, like, you drive down the I-10 or the 101 and you see like tons of billboards, and it's such a different perspective and era. The way I honor diverse cultures and experiences is showcasing essentially what happened to Mexicans and Latinos during that era. And not just Latinos, a lot of African Americans or individuals of the Black community also went through the same, and are still going through the same issues, essentially. And I do portray that a little bit in there as well. The way I express being a Chingona or a Chingon in this case is looking up at the definition of Chingon. Chingona is someone that's resilient, someone that's going to continue and go through all that and power through, and that's what I portrayed in my art piece. Is the Latino community, the African American community has always been resilient, has always pushed through in our own way, being Chingonas or Chingonas. In my artistic journey, some of the struggles or some of the things that I've struggled with. Well, first it was the judgment of being Latino, smoking cannabis, being a cannabis user, right? Primarily from family. That was the biggest one. And overcoming that, it's more of just kind of letting go of those judgmental thoughts of people and just those critiques from them. And just keep going with my vision, understanding that I have a vision, that I have a goal with it, and pursue with it. That's what I would say kind of kept me going. The way Chingona Souls impacts the Phoenix community, in my belief, tends to bring different individuals from different backgrounds together from the Phoenix area, but we all have our own little backgrounds and our own little communities, right, subcultures and whatnot. And I think that's what Chingona Soul does, is just tends to bring people together. I attended last year as just an attendee, and I saw that, and that's what really drove me to want to be part of this, just seeing the tight-knit community that it brought. Being an artist in this community means a lot, actually, in the sense that, like I said, last year I was just a participant. I just came in, saw the show. I was really drawn to it. I liked the fact that it brought people together, and for me, it was one of those things where I told myself in that moment, like, I got to be part of this next year. And it's a great deal to be here and be part of that community, because it opens so many doors, allows me to talk to other people and see other visions and other perspectives on shoes and fashion and art. The message that I can say, Tanya, and the Torres Multicultural Lab Center is just, congrats and my gratitude for them. 15 years, that's an amazing amount of time to be around in the community, especially here in Phoenix. That's amazing. I hope they continue to do another 15 years, and hopefully I can be there on the 30th anniversary. But it's great to see that. It's great to see, in a sense, to see people like ourselves, grow and continue to host other individuals and grow the community in Phoenix, and hopefully expand to other communities besides Phoenix.